Halftime Howie coming to you live from Puncho's Cantina in Island Park. Come and join us. One big segment we're talking about tonight is the impact of social media. And we have Jillian from Jillian Circus, who was voted best social media in Long Island. Jillian, excited to have you join us tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
And we're going to talk about why you were voted for the best in Long Island.
We will talk about that. I'd like to know too.
And he has greatly increased our social media reach. Before we were on just Facebook and YouTube. Now we're on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Zach's going to talk about how we're growing in social media, right, Zach?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, social media platforms are everything right now. That's the best way to get your voice heard, and being on all sorts of platforms is the best way to get the Halftime Howie show out there. So we're doing it.
All right, Facebook friends, Jillian is here, Zach is here, Halftime Howie is here, and you be here. Poncho's Cantina, right here at Island Park. Join us. Welcome everyone to another edition of Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. We have an action-packed show tonight. We're going to talk about our main theme later in the show. It's going to be preventing bullying, preventing suicide, dealing with suicide and depression. But we also have Rocco's music review. We have Taylor is going to do his music report. Zach's going to do sports. And so we have a lot of great things planned down the road. But we're going to start with social media, because we have Jillian here, who is up for Best Social Media Company in Long Island. So some round of applause for Jillian. And our show, and if anyone wants to watch a video from this show, it's going to be on our Halftime Howie show on Facebook, Halftime Howie on YouTube. And Zach, where else can people find us on the social media realm?
Well, you can find us on Twitter at Halftime Howie. You can find us on Snapchat at Halftime Howie, and on Instagram at Halftime Howie Show.
All right. Great job, Zach. And Jillian, first, why don't we have you introduce yourself, talk about your interest in social media and how you got started with your own company.
Sure. Well, first, thank you for asking me to be here. I'm very excited tonight. So my company is called Jillian Circus. We're located right on Long Beach Road in Oceanside. And I got started pretty quietly working as a marketing director for a local hotel. And through that experience, I started doing their marketing, of course, and I really used social media as a major tool in boosting the hotel's image. And through that, some other friends of ours who had businesses asked us to do it, asked me to do it for them, and I did, and I kind of fell in love with this idea that through the internet you can connect local businesses to the people that they're looking for, and those people can come in, they can help those local businesses grow, and then those local businesses can hire more people, and they can do better, and they can accomplish their dreams. And it kind of became a passion of mine to help all of these businesses out there who are struggling and who kind of need a different way of connecting with their community and their audience that is kind of lacking in today's society. So I started my company 3.5 years ago, and we're still going today. So it's exciting.
Talk about being chosen the best of Long Island. That had to be a great thrill and a great boost to your company.
That was amazing. I think, especially in my field, which is marketing, being able to market myself the best and say that I market other businesses the best was definitely gratifying and a major accomplishment in my career so far.
And talk about how you're in the running for another opportunity to be voted best of Long Island, and you have a seminar coming up that we want to talk about.
Yeah, well, Best of Long Island is a yearly vote. So over 400 businesses on all over Long Island go up for this vote every year. Nominations are anywhere between March and September, and then voting is from October to December. So right now I'm up for best social media, best boss, and best website-based company. But there are 400 other categories as well. So I definitely encourage everyone to go on the Best of Long Island website and vote for their favorite pizza place or flower shop or local business that they like. And if you're there and you can vote for me too, I would certainly appreciate it.
You mentioned you have a seminar coming up. Let's get that. Yeah.
Yes, I do have a seminar coming up. We're talking about social media and public relations, and we're going to talk about how businesses can get their names out there to not just the internet and people on the internet, but also the television, radio, print, etc., and really boost their business for free. It's just a lot of time. So that seminar is going to be on December 14th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Cannon Blackthorns in Rockwell Center. So if you'd like to come, you can send me an email, and we'll post my information on the Halftime Howie Facebook page. So you can go there for details.
All right. Excellent. And Zach Penn, Zach, talk about how you got interested in social media and what it's been like working on our show and building our social media up.
Well, currently I'm a young 20-year-old Hofstra student, and social media, especially with young people, is a huge. I'd say even in the generation just below me, social media is even bigger. I see friends of mine, everyone is on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram or Snapchat, then you're considered lame almost. So being on social media is easily the best way to get not only yourself out there, but the things that you enjoy out there and your interests. Someone brought up to me the other day, in fact, that this North Dakota pipeline thing has been almost entirely talked about through social media. The news didn't really even pick it up very much until the social media aspect started coming to the forefront. So it just shows how greatly that's influenced our society. I know that younger people are mostly on Snapchat and Instagram. Facebook has kind of garnished the older crowd at this point. But whether or not you're on social media, if you're not, you probably should be, because that's where a lot of the news is coming from. And that's why we're bringing that to you at the Halftime Howie Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. We got it all. So we're going to be here bringing it to you from every aspect.
Absolutely.